Hi friends, welcome back. This is Manjunath Chandraya, and if you are new to this channel, do subscribe, hit the bell icon for more interesting videos. Today's session we'll be learning how to extract data from multiple workbooks into one sheet. So have a data here, say team A and team B. So have data here. Let's open these files. Okay, so this is team B. It has the employee number, name, team, designation, and contact details. So when we check into the team A, same thing, employee number, employee name, contact details, team, designations. And then moreover, the sheet name is, you can see, employee details. Whereas if we can go into the team B, it's also employee details. So without using a macro, how can we extract the data from multiple files? I've just taken it two files here. You can have a number of files, maybe 10 files, 100 files. The only criteria you should keep in mind when you try to extract is the headers should be same. Say it says employee number, employee name, and team designation and contact details. It should be same headers. See, it is same headers. Even the column is, say designation is in D column, is fine. That's not a problem. But make sure that the name headers are similar and should have the same names in all the files, and the sheet name should be the same. See here you can see the employee details. When you go into the team B, so it has the employee details, same thing. So you should always keep in mind the header should be same and the sheet name should be the same. So we can use extract the data. Okay, let's start. Let's close these files. So I'm not going to save. So say we have only two files here. You may have 100 files. Let's try extracting. For that you can go to a new Excel sheet. Just open a new Excel file. Okay. Now I have a new Excel sheet. So I need to extract the data. For that you can go to data. Under data you can see the new query. Click on this. Go to file. From file to the folder. So when you click on this folder, you'll get a browser. It's asking for a path where you want where the files are saved. So you have already files are saved in this format. I'll go ahead and copy this path. Either you can copy this path and paste it here, or you can go ahead and browse it like this. Let's paste it. So I've pasted here. Click OK. Now you can see the two files. And one more thing you need to keep in mind when you say, example, we need to extract 10 or 100 files. Make sure that the files which needs to be extracted, those files keep it in a folder. Say if you have other files which you doesn't want to extract, please move the files to some other folder. So make sure that only the files which you needs to extract, please keep it in a folder. So since we have only two files here, let's there. So I have two files. It says team A and team B. It shows the time of the dates and the path, and the below you can see this column. So you see combined. You can go ahead and click on combine and load. So we are trying to club these two. Click combine and sorry, load. So now there's one more dialog box has opened. Combine files. They select the object to be extracted from each file. So it's asking for a sample file. It says first file. First file is nothing but in this, whichever is the first file, on that basis it will going to extract the data. What it actually means is, say example, I have selected team A. Team A has only one sheet. You can see the parameter sheet. There may be a number of sheets, but since we have kept the sheet name as employee details, so this is the sheet we need to. If you click on this, it will give the sample data of that particular team. So what exactly it will going to do is, based on the team A, it will going to extract the data from multiple workbooks, all the sheets which has the name as employee details, on the base of these headers. This is the format, say employee number, name, contact details, team, and designation. Based on this keeping as the default, it will going to copy paste the data below for the rest of the workbooks. So we have selected team A. So I've selected the sheet number. So because that's the reason, if you have a number of sheets, make sure that which sheet you need to extract. The same sheet should be name should be there for other files. Otherwise, the system cannot extract the data. So since both the files has the same sheet name, so I'm selecting this sheet. I'm selecting the team one, team A as the default. Click OK. Start extracting the query. It will open a new sheet. Now it has pasted. So now you can see source. Source is nothing but the file name. You can see the file name A. Then you have the team. I hope you can able to see. Yes. So the team A and team B, and you have the employee numbers, name, contact details, team name, and designation. So it's just a click of a button. You have all the data. And only thing is the sheet name should be the same and the address should be the same for all the files. Now okay, so I have this file. Let's say let me go to the team B, make some changes. So in team B I'll just go ahead and remove this TL designation name. Let's save this file. So now just go ahead and refresh. You can right click on this and refresh, or you can go to data, refresh all. So once you refresh, you can see here team B source, it has been changed. So this has gone. So whenever say these multiple files, a lot of people are updating every day, day to day, and they'll update. You can just you keep this as a consolidated file. Just go ahead and refresh. It's going to pick. It's very simple and very effective. And say we have used the team A as the default one. Let's go to the team file, team A. So now the designation is in the last column. Let's move into the first column. Let's see whether it is going to change. So I'll just go ahead and save. So I have this consolidated file. Let's right click, refresh. Now we see the designation has moved into to the column B. Because we kept the team A as the defaulter, on the base of the headers, it will going to change the line. If I do the same thing for team B, it doesn't affect because default is on a team A. That's the reason. And make sure that see example, if I open this team file, say B file, let's say I'll remove the headers slightly. Say I'll put just contact date. So let's save. If we go ahead and refresh now you see it is not taking because team is based on the headers, and it's the team A is the defaulter, and based on the headers it has contact details, whereas in team B it says detail, so it is not picking. That's the reason it's very important to keep the headers exactly. So now you see I'll save this again, refresh. So now it is taking data. So very simple, and there are a lot of limitations, but if your data is constant, header is constant, and the file name is same, no need of using any macros. You directly go use this option called date queries file folder, and just go ahead and select the path, and you can just click off a button. You'll get your data, and it is constantly get updated when you refresh the data if somebody goes and change the thing. So very simple, it's a useful function. Do use it, and hope this video was helpful. If you think the video was interesting, kindly subscribe, hit the bell icon for more interesting videos. Thank you for your time. Happy learning.